Alright guys, I don't normally do these kind of videos, but for this particular person, I kind of felt the need to make this video. Now, for those of you who do not know, which I'm pretty sure everyone does by now, yesterday afternoon, Paul Walker unfortunately passed away in a car accident. He was in a car with, I think he was a passenger, and the car spun out of control, I guess, and it crashed, and a huge fire erupted and everything. It was just a very, very horrific, bad scene. There's pictures of it on TMZ. You go look at it. It's just a very horrific tragedy that happened. And unfortunately, he didn't survive. And now he's gone as of yesterday, November 30th, 2013. And for me personally, this really, really hits me because Paul Walker, honestly, is one of my favorite actors. Well, was one of my favorite actors now. I always was a huge fan of his work. I thought he was a tremendous actor. He played a big role in the Fast and Furious series. Without him playing Brian O'Connor, what would the Fast and Furious series be today? Would it still be going, or what would have happened to it? I think he was a perfect lead for that role, and he made the character what it was today, or is today. And he just Paul Walker was just he was great. I can't say enough good things about him. I mean, he was part of a lot of great movies, that I really, really enjoyed. I mean, just I know everyone's gonna remember him for the Fast and Furious series, but honestly, there's a lot more movies that he's done that he should remembered for as well. Like Varsity Blues. That was one of my favorite movies as a kid. Yeah, as a kid, that movie's movie that you'd watch when you're a teenager or late teens. But as a kid, growing up with siblings who are almost 10 years older than you, you pretty much grow up pretty fast. And Varsity Blues is one of my favorite movies as a kid. And She's All That, another one that he's part of with Freddie Prinze Jr. That's another great one. Of course, you have Joyride, which I think is probably the second biggest thing he's known for besides the Fast and Furious series. Into the Blue with Jessica Alba, that was a good one. Eight Below, that was very, very. It's a very sad movie, very, very emotional. Really, really good movie too, by the way. Takers, that was really, really good as well with Hayden Christensen and a bunch of other guys. But just overall, he was just a tremendous actor, and it's very, very unfortunate that we had to see him go so early. I mean, he was only 40 years old, which acting wise, that's a pretty young age still because there's still guys who are like in their 70s still going. So to him be 40 years old, he was still pretty young acting wise, and it's just a huge, huge shame for him to go. It's very, very unfortunate. I mean, it's kind of ironic that he's most known for being this racer in a race movie, and unfortunately passed away in a car accident. So that's pretty ironic. But this he's gonna be deeply missed, and I'm pretty emotional. Like I said, he's one of my favorite actors, and it really sucks for me to see him go. And he's in a better place now. He's in heaven with God, and it's very, very sad. I didn't want to make this video, but I felt like I somewhat had to because how big of a fan I am of his, and I just want to I guess to give my little thoughts on this whole situation. Just horrific, horrific, incident here. It's a lesson as well. It shows that anything can happen. You know, in an instant. Don't take anything for granted because one day you may not have the person or something. Anymore. Like Paul Walker. I'm pretty sure no one expect. He's probably one of the least last guys in the world you expect to die like this. But unfortunately, he did, and what are we gonna do? Main concern is how is this going to affect Fast 7, because I'm pretty sure they're still filming it. So I mean, this is going to affect that big time, and it's going to be interesting. I hope they don't continue the series. I hope this is the last one. I know I read that there's supposed to be two more after this, but honestly, without Paul Walker playing Brian O'Connor, there's no Fast and Furious. I know he wasn't in the third one, but no one really counts that as Fast and Furious movie. But it's gonna be really interesting to see how this plays in effect for Fast 7. And yeah, I think this video's gone long enough. I just want, like I said, get this out there. Rest in peace, Paul Walker. You're gonna be deeply missed. I know I'm really gonna miss you, man. And yeah, leave your guys' thoughts and and whatnot in the comments if you'd like. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video.